Hey, welcome into the channel. I'm Elizabeth, True to It Connections. Thank you so much for being here. Touch that like for me, subscribe. I will be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. You don't want to miss the notifications. You might get a free reading. Numerology, astrology, tarot, I blend it all together. It's really fun. Now listen, we're tuning in today to uncover the messages that our higher selves wish to tell us. They want to share this with us. So what are the messages for you? And we're going to start with this beautiful spirit feather that I found. This is the feather for spiritual messages and guidance. And then we have this compass, which I also do divination charm readings. This compass is for direction and purpose. So consider what questions you have. What is most important? And this polished crystal stone is for inner healing and clarity. All right, you guys, there will be timestamps to help you get these all important messages from your higher self. Thank you for being here, and let's dive in. All right, group one. Message one with the feathers, the spiritual messages and guidance. Listen closely to the spiritual guidance around you, and we are using Spirit Song Tarot for this reading. And let's begin. All right, let's get messages for you from your higher self. This first card, Two of Wands, insight and focus. This is where you need to focus your passions. You could be at a crossroads, so it's important to pay attention to your higher self. What are those little niggle wiggles in your belly telling you, yeah, that's what you want to do? Sometimes not sometimes, a lot of times that information overrides what's going on in our mind. Really trust your gut and your intuitions. And when things are overcomplicated or you feel overwhelmed or overburdened at this crossroad, imagine this beautiful hawk and understand that you might need to pull back a little bit and get a bigger perspective so that you know then what to dive down and focus on. Now, beyond what we're feeling we want to do, for some of you, this is about wanting to learn more, travel more, explore more. And I encourage that. And for a few of you, this is about learning to focus on yourself and walk beside people and not to carry them. This is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag. Dog interruption. So this is a falcon. Actually, you guys, and acorns is wands. I wanted to clarify that. And also tell you that to give yourself a pat on the back, there's really a lot to be proud of yourself for. I want you to understand that you need to go forth courageously and keep that perseverance going. That's something that's been strong in these messages because you're going after some goals, some things you really want. And you can achieve it. You're just going to have to plan, make some decisions, take it day by day, but make sure you see progress happening. Be bold and know that your goals are coming in. So understand what they are from your higher self. What are those goals? Now, let's take a look at the action you need to focus on moving forward. Actions to consider. Okay, group one. All right. And we have more fire energy, Ace of Acorns. You got to take that first step. You're at a crossroads. You just got to make a decision. And it has to do with the creative forces within you and also confidence, strength, and boldness, just like we're getting here. And this beautiful spirit animal that's giving you these messages from your higher self is a ram. But I want you to understand the balance that is coming forward in your life with this new beginning, the acorns, the growth, the potential that you have. Some of you are being chased by someone that's really kind of obsessed with you. Others that are married, fine, or, don't want a relationship, this is going after creative ideas and projects and things that really light you up. And let's say you've started a project, but it doesn't seem to be taking off, right? You're in the beginning stages of it. That can be frustrating. We're in Mercury retrograde. There can be delays, this lack of confidence too. Sometimes we create something, write a book, a journal, put all these creative forces out into the world and then think, was it good enough? And then you're tired. We all want a break. And I'm telling you, just don't give up. Keep the confidence. This is a lot of enthusiasm and energy helping you lead the way to pursue these new things. And just let the sparks of imagine take root and let's go. Don't hold yourself back. You've made the decision. Now let's find out the potential outcome for you as you move forward with this information from your higher self. All right, potential outcome. Potential outcome. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I can't wait to hear what you think in the comments. Trying to do things a little differently than most people do. Look at this major arcana card that you have as the outcome is keep yourself patient, persevere, keep that balance, the black and white, the yin and yang. And in there, you will find a lot of harmony because you are really going after something you want. It has been this, exciting tingle, in your stomach about what you want to do and knowing you can make it happen and trusting that everything's going to be okay. There is a lot of Archangel Michael protection and guidance in this card. And this is saying with confidence and creativity and passion, you should listen to your higher self, the goals that you want to attain, and you know that you can do it. So just persevere and keep going and tell people what you're doing. Share the wealth, plant the seeds so that this all can grow for you. Now, I do want to point out we have a lot of fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, and Sag. See where that is in your life, in your chart, people around you. And of course, here, Sag, very strong. Your higher self is saying, stay positive, stay optimistic. You really have this. I love that, group one. Don't forget, this is a spirit feather I found for you and this beautiful message. Let's go to 2. All right, you guys that chose the compass looking for answers from your higher self about your direction, your purpose. And we're going to use Fox Tarot to dive into this. So first we're going to start with a message, a spiritual message and guidance from your higher self. And again, this is about direction and purpose. Okay, so question 2. Direction and purpose, Knight of Wands. Everybody is like, let's go. This is where you're still learning some things regarding the project, places, people, ideas that you're going after. There is a lot of full moon energy in this card represented by Fox Tarot. We just had it. What was lighting you up under that full moon? I hope you got to see it. And even if you didn't, I know you're feeling the energies. You may be feeling a little bit emotional, and you may be wanting the knight in shining armor to come riding in. He may very well be, he or she. There is that type of passionate person coming in. This person might be a little bit younger than you. But if this is really all about you, it's about, again, trusting your higher self, your intuition, that third eye, and knowing which way to go and not losing sight of what you want. But I want you to be careful of pushing too fast, too quickly, especially under a Mercury retrograde and where you might need to sign contracts, make deals, things like that. And remember, it is about your direction and purpose, your direction, your purpose. And yes, that has ripple effects on other people. But what is your higher self telling you? Which direction to go? What makes you passionate? That's what is important here. And again, Aries, Leo, Sag energy there. So now let's take a look at, okay, I'm going to choose this direction. You know, I'm done. I'm going to be decisive and quick about it. I'm going to have faith that hope it works. What action do I take? Here we go with the moon again. Interesting. Full moon, the moon, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you have really reached that goal and you're feeling emotional about it in a good way. And then at the same time, what's next? You may not know what direction to go in or what your purpose is because you've reached something you've worked really hard for. So take a minute, pat yourself on the back. Again, stack those wins, you guys. These are pentacles. This is earth energy, abundance, grounded, and you're ready for something new. The full moon has illuminated what you really want to do, what direction and purpose you want. This is an ending. The doors are closing. Which ones are they? Trust your higher self to understand that was a good win. And now I'm on to the next thing. And you guys, the earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it is just really something to see you come into your own and make this stuff happen. And you know it in your higher self. Your intuition is like, I made the right decisions. This is really working out. So let's see what the outcome is for you, group 2. 2 of Pentacles. In reverse, Mercury in retrograde, causing a little bit of feeling overwhelmed, juggling a lot as you close this door and open that door. And there's a lot to put in place. Your plans, your ideas, the apps, the software, the technology, the financing, all of that kind of stuff is going into this. But I know you're figuring it out. Your wheels are literally turning. It's pretty awesome. And there is, again, this sense of sacred geometry. And when I strike a balance, I know everything will bring in just infinite possibilities. I want you to communicate these ideas with the right people. You know, there's a tendency to want to latch on to people's ideas and make themselves part of it. That can be overwhelming too. So just know this again is about what you want, what you need, and messages from your higher self. And this is a good outcome that you have a couple doors that have opened. I'd be curious if you would drop me a comment. What's going on? What is opening for you? And it's time to make that decision. but not too quickly. And with the Mercury retrograde, please double check everything. Do your research, get second opinions. Sometimes this can be about health too. So just do your due diligence and review everything that you're going through, because you know it and I know it. There's some new awesome opportunities coming in, and that's just so interesting. Right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. You're going through a lot of learning too. Some of you, this could have to do with, starting different high school, college, career choices, things you have to learn. And again, all those apps and AI things that we're all learning. On the bottom is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you might feel a little bit stuck as far as moving forward once this door closed and you reach that goal and you're like, oh, that was great. Okay, but now what? So just keep your emotions balanced. Look at the glass as half full, not half empty. And know, again, the eight is here. Those infinite possibilities. Be a visionary and just persevere with this. I know it will help. All right, now let's go to group 3, healing and inner clarity. All right, did I say group 2? I meant group 3. Hi, group 3. We're using the joy of life, joie de vivre, to see what clarity we can get and healing wisdom from our higher self and our spirit guides. Here we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I think there's been a lot of emotional turmoil going on for you with this ending. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think you might feel overwhelmed, like you're drowning. So let's understand tens become ones with the 0 behind it. That's the power of God. You are ready to put it into this and to accept the healing and the clarity. And that is really important. And to find the balance within you so that you can begin this process. And it may very well involve 3 things. Forgiveness, because it helps you. Also, what was I going to say? Gratitude for the lessons you learned and what you will take forward. And 3, love and truth and clarity will help start that healing process. All right, now with that, emotions coming off the full moon, a lot of water, a lot of tears shed over things, but we're going to move forward and heal. And here we have the 6 of Wands. The action needed for this healing and clarity is to honestly start to move away from this pain and feel lighter and brighter. Some of this is getting out of your head and going with the flow of these emotions, balancing all these crazy thoughts in your mind with the turbulent water underneath. And sometimes it's a matter of positive affirmations. And when you catch yourself saying negative things, you might want to put a rubber band on and just snap it a little bit. But I want to say that moving away from the situation for some time period, just separating yourself, having a little time to yourself to figure this out, will bring in healing and clarity and some calmness and your ability to be more creative as well, so that you can figure out how to move forward and what you want to do. What action do you really want to take? Your higher self is telling you to move away from these emotions and don't look back. Now, the outcome is 4 of Wands. You my friend, are going to start to feel a lot happier by these decisions you made to end it. It was emotional. And this could be relationship, friendships, jobs, but you've left something. You gave it a lot of thought. There was some pain. There was some ouch going on with it. It wasn't easy. But again, it's what you needed. And it brings in love. I want you to look for 1111 around you, repeating numbers, signs from your spirit guides and your higher self and from God and the universe that you do have plenty of things to be happy about, grateful about, forgiving about, and loving about. This is the 1111 card, and some of you, it's been rough, but in the end, you've reached goals, and some of you will actually get married when this is all said and done. So there may be something you need to move away from so you can go over here and stack the wins. Now, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. It's the Five of Cups. So again, this has been a lot of emotion and pain, and you're not quite there. There's a lot of grief underneath this. But I see if you can just start to take those daily steps, implement some daily changes in your life that will make you feel stronger, more confident, able to move away from this situation that has caused you a lot of pain. And then boom, in comes all the great little things you can celebrate coming up, especially during the holidays. There is definitely a win-win coming in for you, group 3. So keep the faith. Thank you, each and every one of you, for checking out these messages from your higher self. And I'm really curious in the comments what you have to say. Reach out to me. I can't wait to connect with you there. And on the lives, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. Sending you so much peace.